Hello everyone and welcome back to the tutorial. This is part 2. I foresee this as being a 3-parter because there's no way I'm going to finish this in just 2 parts because there's still a lot of black wool that I need to place and the whole filling in and whatnot. So, what we're going to do is find this section right here, this part of the pixel art, these 5 black wools going up, that's linked to these 4 black wools that are going up, and that's also next to this 4 blocks going across, alright? So find this area here, the 5 blocks going down. Once you find it, I want you to start from the bottom counting up. So this is 1, 2, and from this block on the left side of it, we'll place 4 blocks going across to the left side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now on the lower level, we'll place 3 blocks going across. 1, 2, 3. And now we'll place 3 blocks going diagonal down to the left. 1, 2, oops, and 3. Alright. Now we'll place 6 blocks going down on the left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. Now we'll place 4 blocks going diagonal down to the right side. That's 1, 2, whoops, 3, and 4. Alright, we'll delete the placement blocks. And now we'll place 2 blocks going across on the lower level. 1, 2. And now we'll place 1 block going diagonal. That's 1. And now we'll place 3 sets of 2s going across on the lower level. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3. Alright. Now we'll place 3 blocks going across on the lower level. 1, 2, 3. Delete the placement block. And then what I want you to do, just follow this carefully. Let's see, how am I going to make this easier for you? Alright, switch to the placement block, and underneath this block here, the last block that we just placed, I want you to place 1 block underneath it, like right there, to make it look exactly like that. Alright, once you have that there, switch to the black wool, and starting next to the right side of this placement block, I want you to place 8 blocks going up. So it's going to look like this. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I want you to make it look exactly like this. Alright, let's delete the placement block. Now, switching... Actually, we're still with the black wool. Staying with the black wool, I want you to place a black wool on the right side, next to that. So it looks like this. Okay. Now we'll do the same thing again, like we did underneath that 3rd block there. We'll switch to the placement block and place a block underneath this block that we just placed. Switch to the black wool. And then starting on the right side, we'll place 11 blocks going up again. So it's going to be like this. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Alright, so it should be exactly like that. Go ahead and delete the placement block. Now from this block here, I want you to place 1 block going diagonal down to the right. So like that. And now you'll place 6 blocks going down on the right side. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and the 16th should touch the ground. Like that. So that's 16 blocks going down. Let's delete the placement block. Let's go back up to where we had the 11 blocks going up. Let's go to the top of it. Now, on the left side, I want you to place 3 sets of 4s going up. 3 sets of 4s going up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. And the 4th one should touch this black wool here. So let's go ahead and delete the placement blocks. And now let's go to the top of the 8 blocks going up, right here. From this block, I want you to place 2 blocks going up on the left side. 1, 2. And now the bottom block right here, from this block here, I want you to place 2 blocks going down on the left side. 1, 2. So it should look exactly like this. Alright, and then from this block, I want you to place one block going diagonal down to the left. So 1. And now underneath this block here, I want you to place a placement block. So it looks exactly like this. And now we'll do the same thing that we did down there, except this is going to go on the left side. Starting on the left side of this placement block, I want you to place 15 blocks going up. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 blocks going up. Alright, now I want you to place a placement block on the left side of this block, like that. Switch to the black will, and starting underneath this placement block, I want you to place 2 blocks going diagonal down to the left. So that's 1, 2. Delete the placement blocks. Alright, now that we have this, from this block, I want you to place 3 blocks going up on the left side. That's 1, 2, and 3. And should connect diagonally to this block here. So let's go ahead and delete the placement block. And everything should look like this so far. Alright. Now, let us move to this section right here, what I'm looking at. I want you to find this area here, which is essentially where we started. The 5 blocks going up and the 4 linked blocks going up. So find this area. From this block here, I want you to place 1 block on the left side of it. So it looks exactly like this. Okay? Now, on the lower level, I want you to place 4 blocks going across. 1, 2, 3, 4. Delete the placement block. And now 3 blocks going across on the lower level. 1, 2, 3. And now 2 blocks going across on the lower level. 1, 2. And now 3 blocks going across on the lower level. 1, 2, 3. And now 2 blocks going across on the lower level. 1, 2. And now 1 block diagonal down to the left. That's 1. And now 2 blocks going down on the left side. 1, 2. Okay? So it should look exactly like this so far. Now, I want you to place 4 blocks going down on the left side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go ahead and delete the placement block. And now we're going to switch to the right side. So all of these blocks that we're going to place are going to go down to the right side. So now I want you to place 2 sets of 2s going down to the right side. 2 sets of 2s going down. 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 2. Okay? So it should look like this. And now we'll place 3 blocks going diagonal down to the right side. 1, 2, 3. Go ahead and delete the placement blocks. And now we'll place 2 blocks going across. This is going to be on the lower level, so 1, 2. So it's like this. And now we'll place 1 block going diagonal. So that's 1. And now 2 blocks going across. 1, 2. And now we'll place 1 block going diagonal. So that's 1. And now we'll place 2 blocks going across on the lower level. Whoops. So that's 1, 2. And now we'll place 2 blocks going diagonal. That's 1, 2. And now we'll place 16 blocks going down. 16 blocks going down on the right side. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and the 16th should touch the ground. Alright, now what we're going to do is move from where we just placed the last block, move 2 spaces over. So this is 1 and 2. This is where we're going to start, on top of that block there. So we're going to leave a block space here between the 16 and the 17 blocks that we're going to be placing here. So starting on top of this block here, we'll place 17 blocks going up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And of course, it being 17, there's going to be a 1 block height difference here. Alright? Now, we're going to be placing blocks that go up to the left side. So, from this block, I want you to place 1 block going diagonal up to the left. So that's 1. And now 2 blocks going across. 1, 2. And now 1 block diagonal. So that's 1. And now 2 blocks going across. 1, 2. And now 1 block diagonal. That's 1. And now 2 blocks going across. 1, 2. And now 1 block diagonal. That's 1. And now 2 blocks going across. 1, 2. And now we'll place 1 block diagonal. So that's 1. And now 2 blocks going up. That's 1, 2. And it should look exactly like this so far. Okay. And now we'll place 2 blocks going up. 1, 2. And now we'll place 4 blocks going up. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we'll place blocks that go up to the right. So we'll place 1 block going diagonal. So that's 1. And then we'll place a linked 2 blocks going across. So a linked 2 blocks going across. So that's 1, 2. And now we'll place 2 blocks going diagonal. So that's 1. And the second block should touch the center block of the 3 blocks going across. Alright, so it should look exactly like this. Okay, now that we have that, let's go ahead and, whoops, I missed a block. I'm going to go ahead and delete this placement block there. And let's move. I want to start on the eyes, but I'll save that for last. For the last part of the black wool. So let's move to the right side until we find this here. I want you to find this here, the one that's next to the 4 blocks going down and the 5 blocks going down. So find this set of blocks going down. And from this black wool, I want you to place 4 blocks going down on the right side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Delete the placement block. And now I want you to place 2 blocks going diagonal down to the left. 1, 2. Alright. Now we'll place 1 block going diagonal down to the right. So that's 1. And now 5 blocks going down on the right side. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. And now we'll place 2 blocks going across on the lower level to the left side. 1, 2. And now 1 block going diagonal down to the left. So that's 1. And now we'll place 2 sets of 2s going down to the left side. 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 2. Okay, now we'll delete the placement blocks. And now on the left side, going down on the left side, we'll place 18 blocks going down on the left side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And now we'll place 3 blocks going down on the left side. 1, 2, 3. And the third block should touch the ground. Alright, so now let's move back up until we get to the top. Until we get to the top of the 18 blocks going down. Now, from the top of the 18 blocks going up, I want you to place 8 blocks going up to the left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, now I want you to move back down to where we just placed the placement block. And next to the placement block on the left side, starting there, we'll place 3 blocks going down. So that's 1, 2, 3. Go ahead and delete it now. And now from the center block, from the 3 blocks that went down, we'll place 1 block next to it on the left side. So it looks like this. And now from this 1 block, I want you to place 2 blocks going up on the left side. That's 1, 2. And now from this block here, I want you to place 6 blocks going down on the left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, now that we have 6, we'll place 4 blocks going down on the left side. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we'll place 5 blocks going down on the left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we'll place 3 blocks going down on the left side. 1, 2, 3. And now we'll place 2 blocks going down on the left side. 1, 2. And the second block should touch the ground, so let's go ahead and delete the placement blocks now. So now let's go back up here to where we place the 4 blocks going down and then the 2 blocks diagonal. Alright, starting from the top of the 4 blocks that we placed, I want you to place 2 blocks going across on the right side of this block. So that's 1, 2. And now on the lower level, you'll place 2 blocks going across. 1, 2. And now we'll place 5 blocks going diagonal down to the right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's delete the placement blocks. Boom. Now I want you to place 3 blocks going down on the right side. So that's 1, 2, 3. And now you'll place 2 sets of 2s going down to the left side. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2. Alright? So it should look like this. Now we'll place 2 blocks going diagonal down to the left. 1, 2. And now we'll place 4 blocks going down to the left side. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now 7 blocks going down on the left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, delete the placement block. And now we'll place 12 blocks going down to the left side, and it should touch the ground. So 12 blocks going down. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright, let's go up and delete the placement block. So let's go back to the 12th block right here, where we placed it. And we're going to do the same thing we did over there. We're going to skip a space. We're going to skip this space and start placing blocks on top of that block right there. And we'll place 12 blocks going up. So starting from there. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And it should be at the same level of the other 12 blocks that we just placed. Now I want you to place 8 blocks going up on the right side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And there should be a 1 block height difference between these two. Okay. Now I want you to place 3 blocks going up on the right side. 1, 2, 3. And now 2 blocks going diagonal up to the right. It's 1 and 2. And now we'll place 2 sets of 2s going up on the right side. So 2 sets of 2s. That's 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2. Let's delete that. And now we'll place 3 blocks going up on the right side. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now we'll place 3 blocks going diagonal up to the left side. 1, 2, 3. Let's delete the placement blocks. And now we'll place 2 blocks going across, and it's actually going to be 2 sets of 2s. So it's going to be 2 sets of 2s going across on the upper level. So that's 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2. Okay? So 3 blocks diagonal, then 2 sets of 2s going across. Now that we have that, let's go to the 2 blocks going diagonal from the 4 blocks going down. So find the 2 blocks going diagonal. Now from the first block that's going diagonal, I want you to place 2 sets of 2s going up on the left side. So 2 sets of 2s going up on the left side. So that's 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2. Oh, whoops. So now let's delete the placement blocks. And now from this block here, right here, I want you to place 10 blocks going down on the left side of it. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now you'll place one block going diagonal down to the left. So that's one. And then you'll place one block going diagonal up to the left. So that's two. All right. So that's 1, 2. So essentially, it's 2 blocks going diagonal, linking these 2 blocks, this set of 8 and this set of 10. So it should look exactly like this. Okay. Let's go ahead and delete the placement block. All right. So now let's fly down here to where we had the 18 blocks going down and then 3 blocks going down. Now, from this block here, I want you to place 2 sets of 2s going across to the left side on the upper level. So 2 sets of 2s. 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 2. So let's go ahead and delete that. And then you'll place one block going diagonal up to the left side. So it should look exactly like this. Alright. So now that we have that, let's go ahead and work on his headband. And let's fly up here. So now that we're up here, I want you to find the 18 blocks going across that was on the left side of the pixel art. So we're going to follow this path. Here's the 18 blocks. Here's the 6 blocks going across, and then the 6 blocks going across, and then the 7 blocks going across. And on the left side of it, this first block here, I want you to place 3 placement blocks going down. So 1, 2, 3. So it should look exactly like this. Now switch to the black wool. Now on the third block that we just placed, we're going to place a block next to it on the left side. So I want you to make it look exactly like this. So go ahead and delete the placement blocks. And now on the right side of this block, we're going to add 11 more blocks going across. So in total, it's going to be 12 blocks going across. But right now, we're going to add only 11 blocks going across next to this one block here. And we're not going to count this as one block, all right? So this is one. This is the first one. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right? And in total, it should be 12 blocks going across. So now that we have the 12 blocks going across, we're actually going to duplicate this 2 blocks lower. So we're going to put a placement block there, and then we'll do the same thing we did up here. We'll place 12 blocks going across, matching the top layer. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and you don't really have to count. You're just going to have to match it. So it's going to be like this, all right? So let's keep this placement block here, and we'll place 2 blocks going diagonal down to the left side. So that's 1, and 2. Now we can go ahead and delete the placement block. And now from this block, we're going to place 3 blocks going down on the left side. 1, 2, 3. And now we'll place 12 blocks going down on the left side. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it should be exactly like this. So go ahead and delete the placement blocks, and now we'll place 2 sets of 2s going down to the right side. So 2 sets of 2s. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2. So let's go ahead and delete those. And now we'll place 2 blocks going diagonal down to the right. 1, 2. Okay. Now we'll place 2 blocks going across on the lower level. 1, 2. And now we'll place 9 blocks going across on the lower level. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Go ahead and delete the placement block. And now we'll place 27 blocks. 27 blocks going across. Be sure to pause the video and double check that you've placed exactly 27 blocks going across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. And just to make sure you've done it right, it should connect diagonally to this block here. Alright? And now, let's fly back for a second. Just delete the placement block, and let's fly back over. And from here, we'll place 8 blocks going across on the upper level. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Delete the placement block. And now we'll place 5 blocks going across on the upper level. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we'll place 3 blocks going across on the upper level. 1, 2, 3. And now 2 blocks going across. 1, 2. And now 3 blocks going across. 1, 2, 3. And now 2 blocks going across. 1, 2. So it's a mini recap. After the 27 blocks, it was 8 blocks across, 5 blocks across, 3 blocks, 2 blocks, 3 blocks, 2 blocks. And now we'll place 2 blocks going diagonal up to the right. So that's 1, 2. And now we'll place 3 blocks going up on the right side. 3 blocks going up on the right side. So that's 1, 2, 3. And now we'll place 10 blocks going up on the right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So let's go ahead and delete that block. And now we'll place 5 blocks going up on the left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so let's go ahead and delete the placement block. And now let's fly over to the 12 blocks that we placed up here. And now from here, I want you to start from this block here. On the lower level, we're going to be placing 23 blocks going across on the lower level from this block. So it's going to be like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So that's 23 blocks. So let's fly over, delete the placement block, fly back. And now on the upper level, we'll place 9 blocks going across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Go ahead and delete the placement block. Now that we have the 9, on the lower level, we'll place 4 blocks going across. 1, 2, 3, 4. Delete the placement block. So starting on the left side of the 4 blocks that we just placed, on this block, we'll place on the lower level 9 blocks going across. So 9 blocks going across. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So let's fly over here, delete the placement block. Now let's fly all the way back to where we had the 12 blocks going across again. Now on the lower set of 12 blocks going across, on the right side from this block, I want you to place 2 blocks going across on the lower level. 1, 2. So it looks like this. And now from this block, we'll add 3 placement blocks going across next to this block here. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, like that. Switch to the black wool. Now from this block, we'll place 14 blocks going across. 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Now that we have 14, let's fly back to the 3 placement blocks and let's get rid of them. So it's going to look exactly like this. So now I want you to go back to the 12 blocks going across, and on the lower set of the 12 blocks going across, I want you to count 6 in from the right side. From the right side, starting from this block, I want you to count 6 in. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and underneath the 6, you're going to put a black wool, and then you're going to put a placement block underneath that, and then switch back to the black wool, and then you'll place a black wool on each side and even underneath it. And then you're going to go ahead and delete the placement block so it looks exactly like that. So now let's fly down until we get to the 9 blocks going across. Now starting on the left side this time, what we're going to do is count 4 in. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and on the 4th one, we're going to place a black wool, and we're going to do the exact same thing we did up there. Placement block, and then these other 3 blocks, so we can get that. Now what we're going to do is fly up here to the left, until we get to the 12 blocks going up, and at the base from here I want you to count 4 up. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and on the 4th one, this is the 4th one, you'll place a placement block on the right side of it, and then a black wool. Go ahead and delete the placement block. Then you'll put a placement block on the right side of that black wool, and then you'll do the exact same thing you did up there and down here. So let's go ahead and delete the placement block so you could get this there. So now let's fly to the right side of the pixel art until we get to this area here, the 3 blocks going up. I want you to follow this path here. 2 blocks diagonal, and then 2 blocks across. And once you get to the 2 blocks across here, what I want you to do is put 1 black wool going diagonal up to the left. So it looks like that. And then once you have that 1 black wool there, you're going to do the exact same thing you did over there on the left side. Put the placement block, and then these other 3 blocks, and then delete that. So you can get that. Alright? And just so we don't have to do this later on, go ahead and switch to the light gray wool and also the stone. Now you're going to fill in this center with light gray wool, just that center, only this center alone. Then you're going to fly all the way over here, switch to the stone, and you'll fill in these 3 spaces here in the center with stone. So go ahead and fill these areas with stone. Alright. Now that we've got that done, let's go ahead and fly down a bit until we get to the 11 blocks going across and the 32 blocks going across. Now on the 32 blocks going across, on the left side of it, on this block, I want you to place 2 blocks going across to the left side on the lower level. So 1, 2. Now that we have those 2 on the lower level, what I want you to do is switch back to the placement block, and on the left side underneath this block, I want you to put 2 placement blocks going down. So that's 1, 2. So it should look like that. Switch back to the black wool, and on the right side of the second placement block that we just placed, we'll place 14 blocks going across to the right. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 blocks. So go back and delete those placement blocks. Okay, now on the right side, this is going to be where we started right here. What we'll do here is place 2 blocks going across on the lower level to the left side. 1, 2. And now we'll place 1 block going underneath the last block that we just placed. So it's going to look like that, an upside down L, kind of like an L tipped over. So it's going to look like this, alright? Now, from this block, I want you to put 1 block diagonal down to the right. So it looks like this. Now you'll place 2 blocks going across to the right side on the lower level. So it looks like this. Alright, and then on the lower level, you'll place 11 blocks going across to the right side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Fly back, delete the placement block. And now from here, you'll place 3 blocks going across on the upper level. 1, 2, 3. Alright, now on the last block that we just placed, we're going to put a placement block on top of it. And then, starting on top of it, we'll place 2 blocks going diagonal up to the left. So 1, 2. And it should look exactly like that. Go ahead and delete the placement blocks. Now, on the right side of the 14 blocks going across, what I want you to do is count 3 in, starting on the right side. So this is 1, 2, 3, and underneath this block, you'll place 1 black wool there, and then you'll add 8 more going across to the left side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and in total, that should be a total of 9 blocks going across after we count this 1 block that we placed here. So that's 9 blocks going across. And what I want you to do is find the center of the 9 blocks going across. And all you have to do is, it doesn't matter which side you count from. Just count from any edge and you'll count 5 in. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And on the 5th one, you'll place a black wool there. Now go to either side of the 9 blocks going across. And what you'll do is the exact same thing on the other side. So from this block, you'll place 2 blocks going down. 1, 2, and then 1 block diagonal. And then you're going to do the exact same thing over here. 2 blocks going down, and then 1 block going diagonal down to the left. So it looks exactly like this. Alright. Now we can go ahead and move to the 3 blocks going across right here. And what we'll do is switch to the placement block, and starting next to it, starting right there, what we're going to do is place 3 blocks going down. So this is 1, 2, 3. Switch to the black wool. Now, starting underneath this block, we'll place 4 blocks going diagonal up to the right side. So it's going to look like this. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright? Should look exactly like this. Now that we have that, let's go and starting from this block, what I want you to do is place a total of 4 blocks going across on the upper level, but just with placement blocks. So I just want it to be like that. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure it looks like that. Alright? So now that you have that, from this block I want you to place one black wool going diagonal up to the right. So 1. So just to make sure it looks like this. It's still 4 placement blocks going across on the upper level, and then there's 1 black wool right there. Alright? So then go ahead and delete the placement blocks. Now, from this 1 black wool, we'll place 2 blocks going up on the left side. 1, 2. Now that we have that, we'll go ahead and switch back to the placement block and delete this one. And starting next to the top one that we just placed on the right side, we'll place 3 blocks going across. 1, 2, 3. Switch back to the black wool. And now next to it on the right, we'll place 3 blocks going diagonal down to the right side. So that's 1, 2, 3. Go ahead and delete the placement blocks now. So we can have that there. Now what we'll do is switch back to the placement block, and next to this block here on the right side, we'll place a total of 4 blocks going across to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it looks like that. Switch back to the black wool. Now underneath this block, we'll place 2 black wools going down. 1, 2. So it looks like this. And then we'll place 1 black wool going diagonal down to the right. Like this. Then we'll go ahead and delete the placement blocks. Like so. And now, let's see. From this, we'll start on top with the placement blocks. Starting on top of this black wool, we'll place 3 blocks going across. So that's 1, 2, 3. So it looks like this. Switch back to the black wool. And then next to it, we'll place 3 blocks going across to the right. 1, 2, 3. Go ahead and delete these placements. And then underneath this block, we'll place 10 blocks going across on the lower level to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it looks like this. Delete that. Now on the right side, we'll place 2 blocks going across on the upper level. So that's 1, 2. Now we'll place 3 blocks going diagonal up to the right. 1, 2, 3. Go ahead and delete those. And now we'll place 2 blocks going across, but it's going to be a link 2 blocks going across to the left side. So starting on top of that block. So that's 1, 2. And now we'll place 6 blocks going across on the upper level to the left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now that we have 6, we go ahead and delete that. And now, let's see, we'll start from here. Starting on top of this block, we'll place 1 block there, so we can have that. And then we'll place 3 blocks going across on the upper level to the left side. 1, 2, 3. And now we'll move down a bit, back to the 6 blocks going across. On the lower level, we'll place another 6 blocks going across to the left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go ahead and delete the placement block. Now, from this block, we'll place a linked 4 blocks going across. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, underneath the link, we'll place 2 blocks going down. 1, 2. And then we'll place 1 block going diagonal down to the right. And then 1 block going diagonal up to the right. So it looks like this. Alright, let's go back to the 4 blocks going across. And from this block, we'll place 1 block going diagonal down to the left. Alright, so it looks like that. Now, let's move back over here to where we had the 2 blocks going across right after the 10 blocks going across. Now, from this 2 blocks going across on the left block, we'll place 4 blocks going up on the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Delete that. Now, from this block, we'll place 1 block going diagonal down to the left. So it looks like this. Now, we'll place 1 block going diagonal up to the left. So it looks like that. Now, from the 6 blocks going across, the second set of 6 blocks going across, starting on the right side, we'll count 2 in. So this is 1, 2, and underneath the second one, we'll place a black wool there. So it looks exactly like that. So that pretty much does it for the black wool. So let's switch to the stone block. And now we're going to work on Kakashi's hair. So with the stone block in hand, I want you to find this area here. It's going to be simple to find because this is the 12 blocks going up. And on the lower level, it's 1 block diagonal. And then this is the 3 blocks going up. So find this area here. So once you found it, starting on top of the 3 blocks going up, starting on this block, we'll place 4 blocks going up. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we'll place 3 sets of 3s. 3 sets of 3s going up on the left side. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 2. And 1, 2, 3, 3. Go ahead and delete the placement blocks now. And now we'll place 4 sets of 2s going up to the left. So 4 sets of 2s. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 4. Now we'll place 1 block going diagonal up to the left. And now we'll place 3 blocks going up to the left. 1, 2, 3. And now we'll place 1 block on each side of the 3rd block that we just placed. So 1 on the left and 1 on the right. So it looks exactly like this. And now we'll place 5 blocks going across on the lower level. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Delete the placement block. And now we'll place 6 blocks going across on the lower level. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go ahead and delete the placement block. And now we'll place 10 blocks going across on the lower level. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Delete that. And now we'll place 15 blocks going across on the lower level. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. And it should touch that black wool there. So let's delete that. And now let's go up here until we find the 3 blocks going across. And we'll place 1 block here, right next to it on the left side. And now we'll place 5 blocks going across on the lower level to the left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go ahead and delete that. And now, we'll start on the left side of the 5 blocks going across, and we'll count 2 in. So this is 1, 2, and starting underneath the second one, we'll place 3 blocks going across to the left side. 1, 2, 3. So it looks exactly like that. Now, starting in the center of the 5 blocks going across, starting on top of that right there, we'll place 1 block there, and then 2 blocks going across on the upper level. 1, 2 to the left side. So all of these blocks are going to go up to the right side, actually. The right side. So, now, from this block, we'll place 1 block going diagonal, like so. And then 2 blocks going across. 1, 2. And now 2 blocks going diagonal. So 1, 2. And now 2 blocks going across. 1, 2. And now 3 blocks going diagonal. 1, 2, 3. Delete those. And now we'll place 2 blocks going across. 1, 2. And now 5 blocks going diagonal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the 5th one should be at the same level as this black wool here. This is the top of the pixel art. So let's go ahead and delete the placement blocks. Alright, so now with the placement block, starting on the left side of this block, of the stone block, I want you to place 16 blocks going across. 16. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And now switch to the stone, and we'll place 14 blocks going across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Now go ahead and delete the 16 placement blocks. Alright. Now that we've deleted those. let's go ahead and fill in this area. I want you to fill in this area, the areas to the right side, the ones that are in between the stone block and the black wool. Don't fill in this area. Don't fill in this large area. Just fill in this large space and this space that's also connected to this. And then you're going to move up, fill in that small space, and you'll fill in this space here with stone. And this is the max up here. That's the max level. You don't have to fill in anything past that. And it should look exactly like this when you're done filling it in. Okay, so now let's move to this area here. Alright, and I want you to move down here to where you see these two sets of twos going down. And once you find it, I want you to start on top of this set of two. Alright, starting on top of this black wool, we'll place 2 blocks going up. 1, 2, with the stone, of course. Then 1 block diagonal. And then 2 sets of twos going up. 2 sets of twos, so that's 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 2. And now you'll place 3 blocks going diagonal up to the left. 1, 2, 3. Delete that. Alright, now we'll delete the placement blocks. And now we'll place 2 blocks going across. So that's 1, 2. Like that. And then we'll place 1 block diagonal. And now we'll place 2 blocks going across. So 1, 2. And then we'll place 1 block going diagonal up to the left. So 1. So it looks exactly like this. And now go ahead and fill in these 1 space blocks with stone. Like that. Don't fill in this area. Don't fill in that. Just fill in this so it looks exactly like that. Now, let's go ahead and start from this 1 block. I'll fly back a bit so you can see where I am. Starting from this 1 block here, you'll place 1 stone block on top of it, and then 2 blocks going up on the left side, and then 1 block diagonal, and then 3 blocks going across. 1, 2, 3. And then 2 blocks going across on the upper level. 1, 2. And now you'll place 2 blocks going down on the left side. 1, 2, and then 1 block diagonal, like that. And then you're going to fill in this small area with stone. Alright. So it looks exactly like this. Now switch to the placement blocks, and starting right here next to this, starting on top of this block, we'll place 6 blocks going across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then switch to the stone. And starting on top of this black wool, you'll place 5 blocks going up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go ahead and delete the placement blocks now. Okay. Now we'll place 3 blocks going up on the right side. 1, 2, 3. Go ahead and delete that. And now you'll place a total of 3 sets of twos. 3 sets of twos going up on the right side. 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 2. 1, 2, 3. Delete the placement blocks. Now you'll place 1 block going diagonal. And now you'll place 2 sets of twos going up. 2 sets of twos going up on the right side. So that's 1, 2, 1. And 1, 2, 2. Alright, so it looks exactly like this. And now we'll place 2 blocks going diagonal up to the right. 1, 2. And then on top of this block, we'll place 2 blocks going across to the left side. So 1, 2, and it looks exactly like this. And now that we have these 2 blocks going across, starting on top of this block, what I want you to do is add 4 sets of 2 linked blocks going across up to the right. So 4 sets of 2 linked blocks going across on the upper right. So 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4. 4 sets of 2 linked blocks. Now, on top of this block, I want you to place 1 stone block on top of that, so it looks exactly like this. Alright, so let's fly back down a bit until we find this area. And from this block, we'll place 1 block going diagonal down to the left. So that's 1. And now we'll place 2 blocks going down to the left. That's 1, 2, delete that. And now from here, we'll place 2 blocks going diagonal down to the left. 1, 2. Delete that. And now we'll place 2 blocks going down to the left. 1, 2. And now we'll place one block going diagonal. Alright. And now we'll place 3 sets of 2s going down. 3 sets of 2s going down to the left. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, and 1, 2, 3. So go ahead and delete the placement blocks. And now we'll place 2 sets of 3s going down to the left side. 2 sets of 3s. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2. Delete the placements. And then we'll place one block going diagonal, and it should touch the black will like that. And we can go ahead and fill in this area. So just follow this path and fill in the spaces between these stone blocks, like this. Staying within the stone block outline. Alright, just filling in that. Whoops. Okay. So now that we have that filled in, let's fly down here. Starting on top of this black will, we'll place 3 placement blocks going across to the left. 1, 2, 3. Now switch to the stone. And starting on top of this black will, you'll place 2 blocks going up. 1, 2. Go ahead and delete the placements. And now from this block, I want you to place 3 blocks going up on the left side. 1, 2, 3. Go ahead and delete that. And now place 7 blocks going up to the left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, delete that. Now that we have these 7 there, starting from the top, I want you to count 3 down. So this is 1, 2, 3. And on the third one, you're going to place 3 blocks going down on the left side. 1, 2, 3. So there should be a 2 space gap above here. And same thing down here. There's 2 spaces. Alright, so now that we have the 3 blocks going down from this block here, we'll place 5 blocks going down to the left side. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we'll place 1 block diagonal down to the left. And now we'll place 3 blocks going up to the left. 1, 2, 3. Go ahead and delete that. And now from this block, you'll place 12 blocks going up on the left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright, fly back down, delete that. And now, starting on top of this block, starting from this block actually, you're going to count 3 down. So this is 1, 2, 3. And on the third one, you're going to place 2 blocks going down on the left side, like that. And then 2 blocks going down on the left side of this block. So that's 1, 2. So it looks exactly like this. Now, 1 block going diagonal down to the left. Okay. And now 4 blocks going up on the left side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Delete that. And now 6 blocks going up on the right side. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go ahead and delete that. And now 4 blocks going up on the right side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Delete that. And now 2 blocks going up on the right side. 1, 2. And delete that. And it should look exactly like this so far. So now, on the left side of this block, we'll place 6 blocks going across with the placement blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now we'll switch back to the stone. And starting from this block, we'll place, next to it, we'll place 3 blocks going diagonal down to the left. That's 1, 2, 3. Go ahead and delete the placements now. Alright, so now from this block, we'll place 2 blocks going down on the left side. 1, 2. And now 1 block going diagonal down to the left. And now 2 blocks going down to the left. 1, 2. And now 1 block going diagonal down to the left. And now 3 blocks going up to the left. 1, 2, 3. And now 5 blocks going up to the right side. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it looks exactly like this. And now what I want you to do, starting on the left side of this block, I just want you to do exactly what I'm doing and just place blocks until it reaches this black will. And be sure that it's leveled with this black will, because this is the height of this pixel art, the maximum height. So everything should be even. Okay, so now that we've got this like that, let's see, just so you don't get confused, I want you to find these 3 blocks going diagonal, and then these 2 blocks going up. I want you to close this up so it looks exactly like that, so you don't get confused. Let's see, anything over here? Nope. All right. So now what I want you to do is with the stone block, I want you to fill in this large area here. This is just one large area. Do not fill in this area. Do not fill in this small area here. And of course, don't fill in this or this because this is part of the large area. Fill in everything that's in between the black wool and the stone block. And it should look exactly like this when you're done filling it in. So now what I want you to do is switch to the light gray wool, and with the light gray wool, we're going to go ahead and close off the top by placing light gray wools like this, connecting the top parts, just closing it off. And the light gray wool that you place should be at the same level as the stone blocks that we placed. And if they're not at the same place, then that means you might have, or most likely, misplaced the block early on. But yeah, all of these light gray wools should match up with the stone. Alright, so now, let's see. Just so you don't get confused, fly down here, and what I want you to do is fill in this area right here with light gray wool. And let's see. These 4 spaces, 1, 2, 3, 4, they don't get filled in with light gray wool. You leave those alone. And then come over here. You're going to leave this 2 blocks going across. You'll leave that alone. And I'm going to go ahead and fill that in right now. Fill in those 2 blocks. Alright, so this is part of his hair right here. What I'm looking at. Everything else around it and surrounding it is not. And this here is also part of his hair. And what you're going to do is fill in the remaining parts of his hair, including that and those spaces over there. You're going to fill in the remaining parts with light gray wool. And when you're done filling it in, it should look exactly like this. So now let's go ahead and switch to the placement block. And now with the placement block in hand, I want you to find these 9 blocks going across. Alright, the lower set. Because there's 2 9 blocks going across. There's the one that's on the upper level and the lower level. Find the one that's on the lower level. Right here, let me fly back just to show you where I am. Alright, and we're going to start on the right side of it. So we're going to count 2 in. So this is 1, 2, and on the second one in, what you're going to do is place a total of 4 blocks going down. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now what we're going to do is place 2 blocks going diagonal down to the left. So that's 1, 2. And now what we're going to do is place 12 blocks going across, starting underneath this block here, starting underneath this gray wool. So 12 blocks going across to the left side. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright, now that we have 12 blocks going across, on top of this block here, what we're going to do is place 8 blocks going across to the right side now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it looks exactly like that. So now flying underneath the block that has nothing on top of it, we'll place 3 blocks going across to the right. 1, 2, 3. So it looks exactly like this. So now let's go back over here to the left side. And starting on top of this, or not on top, but next to this block here, we'll place 3 blocks going down. 1, 2, 3. And now we'll place, starting from the center of the 3 blocks that we just placed, starting right there, we'll place 4 blocks going down. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. So it looks like that. Okay? So now what we're going to do is come back to the top of the 4 blocks that went down, and we're going to count 1 down. So that, actually 2 down. So this is 1, 2. And on the second block next to it, we'll place 10 blocks going down. So starting from there, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it should look exactly like this so far. And now let's go back to the top of the 10 blocks that we just placed. And starting next to this block, we'll count 3 down. So this is 1, 2, 3. And on the third block, I want you to place 6 blocks going down. So starting next to that block. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now starting from the bottom of the 6 blocks that we just placed, I want you to count 3 up. So this is 1, 2, 3. And on the third one, you're going to place 2 blocks going down. That's 1, 2. And then you're going to place 2 sets of 2 linked blocks going down. 2 sets of 2 linked blocks going down next to it. So that's 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2. So it looks exactly like that. Now you'll place 2 blocks going across, starting underneath this gray wall. So that's 1, 2. So that's going to go to the left like that. So it should look exactly like this. Now, starting underneath this gray wall, we'll place 10 blocks going across to the right side. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it looks like this. Now, let's find the 10 blocks that went down. Alright, next to it, on top of this gray wall, we'll place 2 blocks going up. 1, 2, and then next to it, on the right side, we'll place 1 block. So it looks exactly like this. And now what we're going to do is fly over here until you get to this area. And we're going to find this block here that's in the corner of this space. So find this block here, and underneath it, we're going to place 5 blocks going across to the right side. So starting right there, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And once you have that, we'll add, let's see. Yes, we'll go ahead and add 4 blocks going. Actually, we can actually do 4 blocks going across from both sides. So just to save us some time, add 4 more going across. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, flying directly underneath here, we'll place 4 more blocks going across to the left side this time, to the left side. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you want it to look exactly like this. Alright? Now, starting next to this block here, you'll place 2 blocks going across to the right side. 1, 2. So it looks exactly like this. Alright, now, you see how these 2 blocks are stacked on top of each other? On top of this block here, right there, we'll place 4 blocks going across to the right. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So it looks like that. And now we'll place 2 blocks going across to the left, starting from here. 1, 2. Alright, now starting on top of this block, we'll place 3 blocks going across to the right side. 1, 2, 3. So it looks exactly like this. Now, starting on top of this block, we'll place 3 blocks going up. 1, 2, 3. Now, next to it, on the left side, on top of this block, we'll place 5 blocks going up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, next to this block, on the left side, we'll place 2 blocks going down. 1, 2. Now, next to this block here, we'll place 6 blocks going across to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, starting on the left side of this, 6 blocks going across, we'll count 2 blocks in. So this is 1, 2, and on the second block here, we'll place 5 blocks going across to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it looks exactly like this. Now, starting underneath this gray wall, we'll place 4 blocks going down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the same thing on the right side. Underneath this gray wall, 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now, next to this block, we'll place 3 blocks going across. 1, 2, 3. And then we'll place 1 block on top of this block here. And then we'll move back down here. And you see how these 2 blocks don't have anything on top of it? You'll place 2 blocks going across underneath these 2. So 1, 2. And it should look exactly like this. Go ahead and pause the video just to double check. So we're done with Kakashi's hair, and we've placed the symbol on his headband. All that's left is to finish him in part 3, the final part. So be sure to stay tuned in for that, and also more Minecraft videos.